For this section, it's best if you also watch part 1 of creating a minimum essential data set, which used ArcGIS Explorer to find map quads. In this example, we'll use ArcGIS 10 to do the same thing. So open ArcGIS 10, 10.1 or 10.2, and the first thing you want to do when opening it is save it. And in this case, it opens to my projects folder, and we'll call this the same as we did for the Explorer one. We'll call it California Index Quads. And we'll also want to set the coordinate system for the base layer, and we'll go into more detail on this in future videos. It's also in your textbook. But you right click over the blank map page, you go to Data Frame Properties, and for ours we'll choose a projected coordinate system, and again we'll learn more about coordinate systems later, and we'll choose UTM NAD 83 and Zone 11N. Zone 11N is most of California, from about Yosemite down to Southern California, and you choose OK. Ignore the warning if you have one. And now we want to choose a base map. So for that you can either go to the Add Data here and choose Add Base Map, or you can just go to File and Add Data and Add Base Map. And the default base maps come up. There are ways to add even other base maps that don't show. So we're going to use the Topographic Base Map, and so just highlight that and then choose Add. I've already added it, so a world map comes up showing North America. So you can either use your zoom tool, or you can choose the zoom in, the magnifying glass in your top bar here, and draw a little square to zoom in on the area you're going to want to download maps from. And we'll choose Yosemite again, so keep zooming in. Once you've got the general area, click on Bookmarks and then Create Bookmark, and this will be the area we can always come back to. Now we'll go to the folder that you put your DRG24 index file in. First, you will probably have to connect to that folder, which is necessary in ArcGIS 10. So on the right, open Catalog. And if Catalog's not there, and we pin this in place, if Catalog isn't showing up on your right, you go to Windows and you go to Catalog, and that'll bring it up in your right-hand pane here. With the Catalog window open, click on the folder with the little plus sign up here, and that's Connect to Folder. And then navigate to either the drive or the folder, either your GIS data folder or the whole drive, and that'll make sure it always comes up in the catalog window. So we'll just highlight GIS data, and then notice it comes up on the right here, and you drop down and there's all your folders. So now navigate to Base Data and Topo Maps, and notice that the multiple files you brought in are showing as a single file here. So here's your DRG24 index file of all the map quads of California. You drag that in and you put it above your base maps. If you put it below, it won't show. So put it above, and you'll get a warning that the coordinate system is different. That's not a problem. I'm using an older DRG24 here. So once again, you get a grid of solid colors. So in this case, we go to the symbol, and you left-click over the symbol, and you get the symbol selector, and you'll choose hollow, and an outline color, well, let's choose red. Increase the size a little bit. This is the outline width. Put it to 3. And then once again, you get the map quads. To identify the quads you want, you can start by clicking on the information eye on the top bar here, identify, and then click within the quad. And so that comes up as Yosemite Falls, and here's your ID, 037, etc. As with the example in the previous video, you can view the label field to get both the number and quad name. It's the number, of course, you'll need for later downloading. And you can also permanently label the quads. In the table of contents, right-click on the DRG 24, and the Properties box comes up. From the top tabs, choose Labels, Label Features in this layer, and then choose Label, and then OK. And notice each is now centered with the number and the name of the quad. In later ARC-10 instructional videos, I'll show how to customize labels even more. Those of you who, for now, just intend to use ArcGIS Explorer might want to watch that video just to see some of the capabilities of ArcGIS 10. That's it. Write down the numbers and names of the maps you want to download, then go to the video Assembling the Minimum Essential Dataset.